Mike Joseph standing by, and he is ready to talk to head coach. Here's Mike.
Thanks, Gary. Here with Coach Kia Damanosa. Coach, a lot of energy, I thought, out there. Not all bad, even though obviously it looks like a 20-point defeat. I thought the ladies played well.
Yeah, no, we only had 7 bodies that we threw out there today. And I thought, even with that low number, I thought the girls played hard and played well. You know, we had a couple possessions throughout the game, and we played defense for like a minute and a half because we gave up offensive rebounds, and those kind of things really hurt you when you're playing against a team like Lehigh.
When you spend so much energy on one side of the court on defense, and then you got to flip that around and play it on the other side, and you're down to 7 people, it's a tough task, and that team has so much length on the perimeter.
No, for sure, and that's what we talked about at halftime. It's just like it's going to be challenging. It's going to be hard, but this is a growth moment for our group with mental fortitude and powering through. Yes, people are going to try to take away things that we want to do, but can we out-execute their defense? And that's what the focus was coming into the second half.
What can you say about Teresa Kiewit? Really nice job for the last couple of weeks.
You know what? T has, she's really like a freshman in the sense that, she was here last year, but she got hurt. But I will say this, she's grown over the course of the season, and you're getting to see it more in game minutes, but we've been seeing it slowly but surely in practice. And now she's being faced with different types of defensive coverages, and now she's working through how do I still remain productive throughout the different things that the different teams are showing her.
Okay, Coach, get them ready for the playoffs. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, thanks.
Okay, let's bring in Teresa, our player of the game. Teresa, you got one of these. Congratulations. I know you trade the points for a win, but that's a tough team. A lot of length on the perimeter gave you a lot of trouble on the outside, but I thought you found your rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, I was able to knock down some shots in the second half, get my 3-ball off a little bit, but yeah, their length definitely bothered us, especially in the first half, just trying to get used to it. We played them pretty even besides the second quarter, so it's just a tough loss. They're a really good team, so I was proud of the way we competed today.
Yeah, they put a lot of players that are similar on the perimeter and gave Abby a little bit of trouble with it. The turnovers in the backcourt hurt you guys, but I thought you found your rhythm and you were more aggressive, and I've seen that over the last 6 or 7 games from you.
Yeah, I've been trying to turn it up a little bit on offense, like just getting to my spots. Like I'm kind of a mid-range player, and I've been able to get there, and that's kind of what's been getting it rolling for me. But yeah, we just need to pull it together a little bit defensively to pull out some wins. But
you don't have enough bodies out there to keep that going, and you spend so much energy on one end, it's hard to convert that on the offensive end, correct?
Yeah, we have a lot of girls playing a lot of minutes, but we got to find a way. Other teams are facing the same thing, so we just got to pull out wins.
Well, great job today. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, a really special player. Let's keep our eye on Teresa. Back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you. Don't go far. We've got another ball game coming your way at 5 o'clock. All right, we are here. We're joined in the booth again, John.
Yeah, I know. A lot of guests today. Emma, look, there's your picture right there. You're on TV.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights, and we'll look at some of the numbers, and we'll get ready for game 2.
Yeah, Gary, and again, Lafayette hung in there early on. There's no question about it. But Lehigh, what can you say? This is an outstanding basketball team. They just have all the answers. You mentioned their proficiency from three-point range. Here's Stemmer on an outlet. You got to get back defensively. They can beat you in so many different ways. Lafayette had some bright spots. I thought you heard the optimism or I don't want to say satisfaction, but certainly you heard Coach Kia Damanosa talk about growing moments. Playing against a team as talented as Lehigh is, they can beat you in so many different ways. There's Albrecht, their leading scorer. Against Stemmer was just on fire. If you make a mistake, they make you pay. They're a lot of fun to watch. The thing you mentioned too, look at the left-handed move by Teresa Kiewit, the catch and shoot by Nachanaya Gizi. Lafayette did have some moments, and when you can play this well and still find yourself down by 18 or 19, it could be a little disheartening. That move to the bucket, you don't see that very often. That was Colleen McQuillan around the bucket, and then they were so aggressive. Lafayette attacks the rim without the ball as well as any team I've seen. Kiewit with another 3. But they're so difficult to defend, Gary, because they move so effectively without the basketball. And when that happens, it just puts you under the gun defensively. And I think this Lehigh team, there's their 6'2" center stepping out, knocking down a long 3, Gary. They had all the answers.
All right, as we talk about some of the numbers in today's ball game, Lehigh shot very well, 46% from beyond the arc, 44%, 100% from the foul line, as they were 12 for 12. Lafayette had good numbers. They were 46%, 43.5% from beyond the arc, and 83%. The Leopards just ran into a more talented basketball team.
Gary, the number that just really jumps out at me is the 21 assists for a team to go along with 10 turnovers. Again, when you run offense like that, you can play well at times offensively, but you just can't catch up to that kind of ball movement, and that was the case today. Lafayette was chasing a team that is just so talented. They're 23-4 right now and poised to do some impressive things in the league.
Ella Stemmer led all Lehigh scorers with 21, 15 points for Maddie Albrecht, 13 for Fandre, and Colleen McQuillan had 12. On the Lafayette side, an amazing day for Teresa Kiewit, 26 points for Teresa, her second best the ball game as a Lafayette Leopard. That's the final for this one. Lafayette loses this one by a 75-61 score. Coming back at 5 o'clock, we'll have the Lafayette men taking on the Lehigh men. We'll be back with this ball game. Our thanks to President Hurd for joining us today for our ball game. Thanks to John, Mike Joseph, to all of you for spending time with us. Go have something to eat and join us at 5. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye for now.